out. Let me see. Type this in. With them doing that, they not gonna be ready for that shit. Cause look, let me see. Let me go to this. Is this the one right here? Let me see. This one of them. This ain't the exact one, but it's a precept that says man should travail like a woman with a child. If the man gonna be bitching and moaning like that, what do you think these women gonna be doing? It's gonna be that crucial like that. In the book of Jeremiah, backing up there, it says in chapter 50, verse 30, it says, therefore shall her young man fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day. If them niggas gonna be cut off, what you think they gonna be doing? You heard how she was hollering, she just got hit with this damn taser. Hold on, let me run it back. Man, look, and when they go cross seas, man, it's a whole different ballgame over there. I've been cross seas. They don't play by the same rules. Over here, you gotta have all these orders and instructions over there. Over there, they into guerrilla warfare. Look that up. Well, they get a hold to the women. You already know how they get down. ain't no taking you out to no camp. It's just locking you up and giving you a court hearing. Well, let me go to this real quick. And I know this sounds real crucial, but what this book is full of, let me get that real quick before I go to the other precept. Let me get that real quick. You see, the one scripture to talk about this book being sweet like honey in your mouth when you first hear about it. It's like, oh snap, hey, this who he is, this is where we come from, this is what we got to look forward to. But it's the lamentation more than the woe that make it bitter in your belly. Now, let me see what that exact precept is. Let me see. Okay, here you go. This book of Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 8, and just read on down. So, if thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee, be not thou rebellious like the rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee. When I look, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. He spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentations, mourning, and woe. There ain't all no sweet peaches and cream shit going on. So, the stuff that's coming, man, hey, if you ain't bracing yourself, you're not getting ready, if you ain't calling on your how about Shem Shah and really getting ready for this stuff, man, you're going to really have to deal with a bunch of lamentations, mourning, and woe. And the third woe is coming real quick. That's why they're gearing up for it. Ain't no secret. They keep talking about it in the news. It's just you ain't paying attention. Like, you got a lot of people. Let me go to this while I'm thinking of it. And I'll go back to the book of Isaiah. Oh, better yet, this in the book of Isaiah too. So there's so much in this to actually talk about this. And that's this. The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 9. Better yet, you know what? I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, now go write it before them in the table and note it in the book, that it may be for a time to come, forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. In verse 10, and this is the main point. It says, we'll say to the sea, or see not. Just say you have a vision about something, right? There's stuff in the book where you say you have a vision about this, right? You be like, look, I had a vision, which I've had a vision about something like this. I wrote it down in one of my books. And you see the arrows going up and hitting the ground, zero. And before it hit ground zero, everybody's scrambling around. They don't know what they're doing, what's going on or whatever. And actually, chariots pop up in the midst of that. You tell that to somebody, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. Like, man, I don't want to hear about what you see in your sleep or no vision. That's why the scripture says, we say to the seers, and the seers will go back to a prophet. It says, see not, to the prophets prophesy not. Which prophesy just means speak on things before they happen, and then they actually come to pass. It says, prophesy not unto us the right things. Speaking to us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Some people love deceits. They don't love the truth. They don't want to hear about the lamentations more than they more. But it's cool though. Hey, if you ain't part of the elect, you ain't got to hear about that shit, because the Most High got a sweet, smooth thing lined up for you. Let me go back. This is really cool. Hey, and I know people are sensitive. Don't hear me and be like, what I'm going to do. Worry about what you going to do. Like the scripture says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. I for sure been working out mine. You ain't got to see it. The Most High see it. These videos, they just for edification. For certain people that may want to hear some or see certain parts of the news they might not have caught because there's so much stuff going on. Or get certain scriptures they didn't read or stumble across. Now we're back to the book of Isaiah. Still in chapter 4 though. Let me go to it. Now this bar acting like it don't want to let me click on it. Now, when those men get cut off in that war, so like, when those men get cut off in that war, a lot of them definitely going over there. There's gonna be some women, they not going over there. And what you think they're going to be looking for when they know they men not coming back on? Or they might have got slaughtered elsewhere, whatever the hell they been at. The book of Isaiah lets you know exactly what's going to be happening. Stuff going to get put back how it was. And it ain't going to be frowned upon, because now you go tell somebody you want to have multiple women or whatever, people look at you like you're crazy. But that other shit get promoted on the pedestal though, and people cool with it. That's completely backwards. Anyway, Isaiah 4:1, it says, in that day 7 women should take hold of 1 man. There ain't nothing wrong with that. This in the Most High book, where people look at it like it's something wrong though. It says, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by our names to take away our reproach. Because they're going to want to be up under that man. They're going to want to be up under somebody they know that's stable, can protect them. And ultimately, moving with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because that's the most valuable thing. Well, yeah, let me get that, then I'll come back to this. I might have typed it in reverse, but it's in here. This is one of them. This ain't the exact one, I don't think. Let me see. Give me a minute. This ain't the exact one. I'm going to go to just the mind frame people going to have. They got to have that mind frame, that mentality of Yahweh Shah, because the Most High put it on him. and they sharing that spirit with the man on this earth too. Now in verse 2 it says, the book of Isaiah chapter 11, and the spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord. And the fear of the Lord is what? The beginning of knowing about that wisdom and knowledge ultimately. I'm gonna get the exact thing because I don't want to butcher it up. It's a little early and I'm kind of sleepy, but I ain't that sleepy. Book of Proverbs chapter 9 verse 10 said, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom and knowledge of the Holy One is, let me go to the actual clip, the knowledge of the Holy is understanding. And knowing and understanding who orchestrating these events, why this stuff happening. That's just that part. Then everything else that follows suit. Why Esau got these camps? Why they trying to put these chips in people's hands? Why they trying to cut off resources? Shut off communication? Why they pushing different agendas? Knowing who the wicked of the earth is, who ruling right now. Knowing about the elites. Then knowing that the Most High orchestrated all this anyway. And then knowing that you should fear it. Like, okay, the Most High did that, he can definitely take me up out of there at any moment. That's the fear of the Lord. Yeah, people to be ignorant and be like, you shouldn't fear the Lord. Yeah, you go run around and play like that if you want to. He'll make you fear him. And the Most High know your deepest fear, so you can't really hide from him. Let me see. Book of Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. And I'm going to try to end this out because I see I'm getting up to like 40-something minutes. But if we continue, it's meant to. It says, Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. And that's a treasure, man. You ain't talking about no money and all that. That money stuff, it's a defense. Because that's what it says in the scriptures as well. If you use it in the right manner, it could be a defense. But knowing how to maneuver through all this different stuff and understanding how you should move and who you should trust on, that's a valuable thing. Because most people don't have that mind frame. They don't think about that. They go off into society, they're not having them internal prayers, asking the Most High for guidance, whatever. So you should be able to do that and have that. And that's real valuable. And that's going to make you stand out even more. As a man, if you applying that stuff, you definitely going to stand out even more. And Isaiah 4:1, definitely going to come your way if it's meant to line up like that. Now, let me get to this last part, then I'll go ahead and end this up. That's this other video I want to play. I said, Women March pushes abortions after high sex. And these is your black queens, man. You niggas be talking about black woman is God and all that bullshit. No, the fuck she ain't. Quit playing around. You niggas, like my oyes down south say, grow some cojones. Cause you niggas ain't got no cojones. Hey man, hey, even Esau gotta laugh at that shit.
That was one of the speakers.
And that's and the fucked up part about it. It's funny, but that shit's sad at the same time because they orchestrated this shit because they know if it's a house divided cannot stand. That's even in the scriptures. So they know they divide the house. They had the women doing that bullshit. You know the men gonna be fed up with that shit. They ain't gonna be want to deal with them. That division allowed them to conquer. And it's a crafty ass tactic too, man. Might I say? Look how it's gonna work. Let me run that back.
All my abortion storytellers at. If you had some abortions, make some noise.
Man, I was in a store one day and this woman said, "I want my 4th abortion." And I almost threw up. I'm like, what? I'm like, who the hell is dealing with you? And you got niggas that think that shit cute. Or I'm gonna go buy the plan B for her. Like, yeah, alright, whatever. Niggas bugged out. Wait, the Most High, he got something real sweet lined up for people just like you. You know, this place some more, there's some more folly on this shit too in the middle of the place.
This is a women's issue.
And you got this GMO right here.
And it is also a trans.
And then Isaiah 4:1, it's gonna be even heavier than that. Because you got a lot of men that be like this.
Transgender man.
So it's gonna be sweet. I can't let you might be stressed out. You might not be getting women like that. If you is getting your women, and she might not be in order. Don't even trip, because there's gonna be others that's gonna kick her out the way and bring their friends along, because they gonna want a solid stern man. They ain't gonna want to be around these GMOs.
A women's issue. And it is also a transgender man's issue. It is also
See how bugged out that sound? That's why that fucking second death is coming in.
a non-binary person's issue. It is also a genderqueer, gender fluid, trans-masculine person's issue.
It's okay to have an abortion for whatever circumstance you want. To understand that sex can be fun.
And it's okay to have abortions after some hot sex simply because you don't want to be pregnant. Abortion is healthcare.
That's one of the black queens right there.
Abortion is essential. Hands off our bodies.
There you have it.
No, hold on. Let me go back real quick. Let me see something. I just thought about something. Let me go to this. I was going to read 4 and just go down. Now look. Isaiah chapter 3. That's how you know who this talking about, right?